I'm sorry to hear that. A lot of sickness
Yeah.
going on.
Oh, we're
Shoot, we
live.
do. We are live, you guys. We are live. We are live. Good morning, Talina. Thanks for tapping in. Let's
Say
do
hello to
this.
the.
In the words of Doughboy, I do not own the rights to this here music, but guess what? We're gonna play it anyway.
We're gonna play it anyway.
Welcome to Gentlemen After Dark. Hey, it's actually dark time too, y'all.
You see my fire in the back?
I see your fire. You see my little amber of flame. See if I could be a superhero.
That's my backyard.
I do not own the rights to this here music, but we playing a little Teddy Swim. Teddy Swim. Show me some love, kisses, and hugs. No, I never had an issue. Go to the club with your boys, baby. I never wanted you to stay too long. Just wanted you to show me up. So won't you say my name, say my name. If you claim you want me, it ain't no sign. You acting kinda shady. You ain't been calling me baby. Boy, you ain't gonna stop playing games, playing games. I know you saying hit my line, I'm on your mind. And we got the folks tapping in. Unc is in the building. Christopher Gordon, what's up with you, man? I see you. I'm just trying to match your words with your actions. Thank you for being here. I need more than satisfaction. Is you really Desmond is in the building. Says peace, fam. Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Quit your talking.
Selena.
T is in the building, y'all. T is in the building.
What up, T?
Papa Stems. Papa Stems is in the building. If you claim you want me, you acting kinda shady. You ain't been calling me baby. Busy. B-Rod. Busy Rod is in the building. Thank you for being here, bro. Always appreciate you. All the way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, specifically Homewood. It's my BF. She's in the building. Nadine, good evening to you. Thank you for being here. Okay. Ouch.
Mm.
Shooby doo.
Mm.
Let me out, though.
Oh no, ain't nobody. All the doors locked. Ain't nobody getting out.
Let me out, though. Pastor Bear's in the building. Pastor Bear's in the building. Welcome to Gentlemen After Dark, a place where grown folks can talk without judgment. We definitely got some grown folk in the building. Thank y'all for being here tonight. Appreciate you, of course. Let me do a little Ollie shuffle. We're going to put the ladies down low since it's only two of y'all. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Nope, don't want to do that. There we go. Nope. Ooh, I done something. I don't know what I'm doing here, huh? Wait a minute.
Sound like Silent Night.
Silent night. There we go. I'm gonna do that. There we go. All right. At least Snoopy Cliff Mellow in the middle. We all good. All right. Ouch. Somebody, you hurting my earlobes. Oh my God. Good evening, y'all. How y'all feeling this evening? Grown
I'm
folk.
good over here.
Grown folk is good.
Life is lifing, but I'm feeling all right.
Life is life, and that is what it is doing. Well, I mean, it could be worse. You could be indicted for $1,000 bottles of baby oil. I mean, no.
Not me, but okay.
Shoot, we do. My cousin is here. Always talking smack, but he is here. Kelvin, what up with you, man? Thank you for being here. Always asking for Keith Sweat. How y'all feel about Keith Sweat?
Crybaby.
What about
The original crybaby.
Yeah, what about him?
Just how you feel? Every time my cousin get on, he always throw up something about Keith Sweat. Play some Keith Sweat. Play some Keith Sweat. Play some Keith Sweat. What y'all think? I told him he was a crybaby, like Doughboy said. Nobody want to hear the whining. He was classic back in what was that? The 90s, the 2000s. Yeah.
The 90s.
Hey, he cried already all the
With
way
the
to the bank.
turtlenecks.
Yeah, I get it. But
Right. That part.
I don't want to cry no more. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. Didn't he write a song? Yeah, he did write that song. I want to go outside. Desi B is in the building. Desi B. Okay, we got Busy B. We got Desi B. All right, that's a new one for me. I like that one. Look at there. Even she said it. Yeah, the whining annoys. See there? See? See there, cuzzo? Look what you just started. Anywho, thank y'all for being here, man. I appreciate you. It is Gentlemen After Dark Wednesday. We won't be talking about hot dogs, wieners, shrimps, Cupid, or any of that tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Duly
We're gonna
noted.
we're gonna go harder in the paint. And since it's 2-2, yes. But to get us started, you guys, let me see if I could do this right. I'm gonna share my screen again tonight. It's a video clip. Compliments
sure you
of
close that browser.
Ooh, I don't got nothing to worry about. I ain't got no baby oil. I ain't got no freak a leak parties. I don't got none of that. So yeah, we all right. We all right over here. Get your hand out of my pocket. Anywho, this video comes compliments of a young lady named Beautifully Healed. And I believe this was off of Instagram. Someone shared it with me. And I thought it would be a great topic of discussion for us to start our night tonight. I want you, of course, to pay attention, listen carefully. Look at the whole entire thing, all involved parties. And then I want you to tell me what your thoughts are. How do you feel? The question on the video was entitled, Who Was Wrong? Who was wrong? So let's see if we can get this queued up. Okay.
Sorry.
I got to go through the whole housekeeping, huh? Please mute your phones, silence the kids, put the dogs to sleep. No, I'm just messing with you. Here we go. Share my screen. Share my screen. Share my screen. Yeah. And we are going to go with, I hope this is right.
Uh-oh. As your legal counsel.
Share your secrets.
Hey. Easy. Here we go.
Attention associates. New order.
Volume.
I can't even see it.
I see it, but I don't hear anything.
Okay, we're gonna see if I can make.
Sit in the back seat today. You need to get out. I'm not sitting in the back seat.
Oh.
My mom's coming, so I ain't gonna lie. You have to get it.
What you mean you're not coming?
It's not that deep. Just sit in the back seat.
Okay, no, y'all not married anyway, honey. I mean, we just going somewhere. You act like you gotta sit in the back seat forever. Okay, bye. That's real crazy.
That white woman?
Doesn't matter. It's his money.
Okay, so we'll end it with that right there. And of course, everybody breaks off and goes their separate ways. So before we get to having the conversation, what it appeared to me when I watched it, since you guys really couldn't see the whole thing.
I couldn't hear the whole thing, but I think I got the gist of it.
So it was basically, I don't know why you couldn't hear it, but anywho, so they were about to leave. All 3 adults and 1 kid were about to leave. The young lady, who is Caucasian, white, jumps in the front seat. Obviously, that is the boy, the guy, that's his girlfriend. The other lady, the mama, 9 times out of 10 of the guy. The mama says, "Oh no, I'm not sitting in the back seat. I'm not sitting in the back seat." So the girl says, "Well, I'm not going then. Of course, the young man is like, it ain't that serious. Come on, man. Just get in the back seat. My mama is going. So just hop in the back seat. The girl says, nope, I'm not going. The boy says, or the guy says, man, this is crazy. The mama just goes ham. Like, yeah, this real crazy. Y'all not even married anyway. So it ain't like you're going to be in the back seat forever. You could just sit in the back seat. Of course, as you heard or saw or would have seen, the guy and his mama and the boy, I'm not sure if that was his son, nephew, brother, or what. They drove off in one car, and the young lady drove off on her car, in her car. Who's wrong? If
The
anybody is
girlfriend.
wrong.
The
The
girlfriend.
girlfriend, the young
The
lady.
girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Respect.
Well,
It's an elder. Respect your elders. That's his mom. Like,
Yeah.
you always let your elders sit in the front.
Elders.
Always. And I don't know if
well,
that's a cultural thing that we've been raised to, that's what we do.
That's why I asked, was that a
Yeah.
white woman? It does kind of matter.
yeah.
Everybody, like she said, culturally, everybody ain't taught the same.
Right. Right.
If that's
Mhm.
if that was his wife, mom's goes in the back. I mean, that's just how that goes. You
Busy.
know. Now
But me,
if your wife has enough respect and or empathy for your mom, then it's not a big deal. But if 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 we got to go back to like biblically, when you get married, your biological family comes second to your wife. So moms would have to go in the back.
Biblically, yes.
yeah, but
I think it
everybody ain't
really
Biblically,
Christian.
comes biblically or not even biblically though, because if she's, especially if she's really like an older person that maybe have trouble getting in the back and out, um, I don't see what the problem is deferring to that person. I don't care what color they are, and let them sit in the front, like she said. I mean, she had spice with her what she said, but I felt like the mama was right. Like, it's respect.
But biblically, like when she said, y'all not even married.
You're
Like,
not even
Right.
married,
Not
so
so,
even
get in the
married.
back, peaches. Get in
And
the
I'm
back,
glad you
Heather.
stayed because that saved $50 off of this bill we finna spend going out to eat. I'm glad you stayed at the house.
oh, she going. She just went in her own car.
Oh no, she ain't
One
coming with
car.
us. I don't know where she going, but she done messed that whole vibe up. You ain't finna come out and mess up the dinner too, cause then she gonna be like, "Well, I'm gonna sit next to him,
Right.
or
And
I'm gonna
have an
sit over."
attitude.
No, no, you gonna go where you going? You go to McDonald's and we gonna go eat crab legs and crawfish like we planned, and you going about where you going.
Then there's that.
so let me throw a twist on this. Since we did throw it in there, biblically speaking, true enough, mama said it out loud. This y'all not even married. I didn't hear her say they not married yet or whatever. Now, the young boy, the little boy, I don't know if that's their son, the young man and the young lady. Is that their son? Because, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here, we didn't produce the seed, which means that this young man has created his own family at that point.
That's great. It's still respect.
She was my
Okay.
mom first before we created that seed,
That part.
and you ain't my wife, so
That part.
yeah, yeah.
Even if it was her mom,
I don't know.
I would have, or say if the roles were reversed and the dad was there and we were rolling somewhere and she was driving, I would have said, "Hey, Mister So and So, you want to sit in the front?" Or
Right.
defer. I would have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It don't matter if we married or not. That's just me. But I know being in that situation, my mom, she always goes, "No, I'll get in the back." But that's
Mom's
my mom.
mom sounded like she really wanted to tell the truth. She wanted to say you ain't even his real girl, his other girl.
Right.
I would have let it. That's what she wanted to say. She ain't want to stir the pot
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, I think that was some underlying. There's some other issues along with that.
Yeah.
Right.
You,
So everyone has
yeah.
spoken on respect. And again, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Respect, though. Because you're the parent, you automatically get the respect.
In most cases, yes. In most cases, because what we don't know is the details of the relationship. Like if you, for example, Doughboy had some not really good relationships with his parents. Like it's there's not a respect thing because you don't even care, right? That can be
Right.
anybody. But because they've raised me, because they've fed me, because all of those factors, like yeah, it's automatic.
Just don't make me choose.
There you
That's
go.
all I gotta say. Don't
Right.
don't make me choose, because that's likely a battle that a girlfriend is not gonna win.
Hmm. So, and that's I love it. Don't make me choose. Some of you mamas put your sons in a position where he's got to make a choice. Her or me. Her or me.
Do you think that's
Oh,
because that could be some underlying trauma when you put yourself in a position, not you, but when people put themselves in a position of having to choose, like if you got to choose, there's some underlying messaging going on, some other stuff has happened.
That's
Yep.
what I said.
If
right.
you have to choose, other things have happened, you just don't have to choose. But there's some tainted relationship stuff going on if you got to choose.
Because if she really liked that girl, she would have never said that. That
Yeah.
attitude, she
Right.
would have it
Well,
would never would
guess
have came
what?
off like that.
She might be, and again, this is all hypothetical. We just
Right. We
extending this
don't
here
know.
conversation. We don't know. However, mama don't like the fact, and that's the devil's advocate. Mama don't like the fact that the girl is with the boy in the first place. Because a
Right.
lot of the mamas they take offense. Like, I don't even know why you with that girl in the first place. Why? Right? So now mama's attitude shoots out to the son. Because you can see it was team mom and son. It's not that serious, right? Now, if this is his girl, he took no steps to trying to understand what she's thinking at that moment. No, come here, let me talk to you for a minute. He didn't do none of that. He was standing right there with mama, and then mama escalated it even more to the next level. Now,
But
I
we
don't know
don't know
about y'all.
too if they was there a disagreement before they came to the car.
Attention
There,
Oh,
associates.
like you said,
who
there's a
knows?
lot of stuff we don't know. And like
Who
I said, I
knows?
don't.
Well, I feel like she's not the right woman for him anyway, because that's a conversation that's supposed to been had, an understanding that's supposed to been from the beginning. Hey, look, whenever mom's is out with us, you just got to ride in the back seat. That's it. So this situation should have never happened, because it should have already been understood. Like, yeah, my mom's not getting in the back seat unless she want to get back there and stretch out and
Oops,
have more
sorry,
room.
Desi.
But other than that, if she want to get in the front, that's just what's gonna happen. This is not even a debate between me, my girlfriend, and my mother. You
Right.
know.
Well, I this whole situation is crazy because I have literally been party to something very similar where the mother was tugging the son, and the girl was the fiance, and the mother was always jumping in the middle since we don't know the back of it. We don't know.
Hmm.
But the mother was like not wanting to relinquish her son as a grown man with a fiance. And she would say all kind of nasty, mean things, all the time. So it could have been a situation where the daughter was just like, you know what, forget it. I'll drive myself because
I'm
I'm not
sorry.
deferring to this woman who's disrespectful to
Right.
If
me.
it's like that too, if
We
my
don't
mom
know.
don't like, we not going out with my mom. If I feel that deeply, you know what? You know how my mom is. I'm not dealing with that.
Right.
Right.
Right. And there can be that situation like that. PK said everybody get in the back.
I know that's right.
No, we ain't going out to dinner because you ain't messing up my evening just because y'all don't get along.
Right. Right.
I'm going to eat by myself.
But
That part.
speaking from real life standpoint, as a husband, with a mother who lived with me and my wife and my daughter. And my mom, she really did try to push the envelope on many occasions. And guess what? I had to say, yo, mama. And I get it. The difference here is husband, wife versus boyfriend, girlfriend, and the mama. But no matter who we are, there's still levels of respect that need to
Oh,
be
absolutely.
given,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of whether
100%.
it's mama, daddy, or you know what I mean? I mean, as a
It's
parent, Sasha is going to be dating or whatever she's going to do with whomever she's going to do it with. I could flex my muscle all day and say I'm the daddy. But guess what? That don't necessarily work. That don't mean nothing when you become an adult. Now, we all have to stand a certain ground. I get it. The young man, somebody put it up there. Mama put him on the spot. And he didn't know how to deflect or recover from it. So he just went along with the flow, like, yeah, what mama said, yeah. Come on, man, you just get on.
He probably was like, it's easier to deal with mad girlfriend than mad mama.
Correct.
So come
Right.
on.
He know his mama. He know his
Correct.
mama.
Correct. He know he gonna hear it later on. So, oh boy, here we go.
He had to
So
choose.
with
It's
that being,
healthy boundaries, like you said. Just certain situations. It's delicate, because you really don't want to piss off either party. But if you gotta choose, like your mom don't belong in all your business,
facts,
for the
facts,
most part.
facts.
And in a case like that, he probably involves his mom in a lot of their business. That's why, you know, that conversation or interaction went like that, because
Right.
she already involved and she feel entitled,
Entitled.
for lack of better words.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So he probably hasn't set no definite lines and the boundaries, and that could have been avoided.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Just, I mean, we excuse me, we have to have those conversations, especially with our parent or parents. Um, there's like I said, a lot of situations where, oh, it's the dude. Oh, and I forgot to introduce y'all, but I could do it now, huh? There's a lot of situations where it's like, hey, wait a minute, like w- right in my newlywed stage, phone would ring and it would be her dad. I need you to come over here, take care of this over here at the house. And she would literally like stop what she's doing to go take care of her dad. Now he got the pass because he was up in age and he was sickly. But of course, in the back of my head is like, hold on. You can't just call and say, come over here and handle the business over here. No, that don't work. But as the child of that parent, you have to learn to have that communication with your parent. And as we are maturing, in the case like with three has a young man coming up. He has to learn certain things, certain dynamics about his mom. When you come over my mama house, you can't come in my room, or you can't close the door, or I don't know, any of those
Don't
things.
sit on the plastic. Don't sit in her chair. Leave the remote alone. you know.
You remember all them different, like, yeah, them different house rules that your parents had for you. And then you just kind of apply them into your own personal life. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with my guy was stuck between a rock and a hard place. He opted to go with mama. He gonna leave the girl mad. She'll get over it in a minute, but mama's mad is forever. So
And they
Right.
mad way different. They mad here they ain't cooking the cornbread no more. They done made the greens, but they didn't make the cornbread.
oh
Stuff like that.
shoot.
Yeah, mom's mad is a little different.
Wait a minute,
Right.
who, what the cornbread gonna be at? What happened?
Your
I'm
mama ain't
late.
making
You,
it.
Right
She ain't
next to the
mama,
making
you
it.
didn't
You
beans.
make
done
the
pissed her
cornbread.
off.
Y'all
You
said
better have
cornbread and
that
greens. I'm a
girlfriend
nigga.
that was sitting in the front seat cook you some cornbread.
You getting hot water,
Oh,
no cornbread.
hot water. Just
No cornbread.
hot
Wait a minute,
water.
what we supposed? What we eating?
Man.
It's not.
Man,
It's
man,
not
man.
I done got
Wendy's or
hungry.
sausages this week.
Nah, we ain't doing it. Y'all said cornbread and collard greens.
Collard greens.
I'm on deck.
Can you
So
tell
now
me
that
which
we
one's the cornbread and which one's the collard green?
box, no, Desi, no. Box mac and
no,
cheese.
no.
Oh
Oh,
no.
punishment.
The
That's
worst.
punishment. That's
You gonna get a
Oh
punishment.
whooping.
yeah,
You
if
don't love
mom's
me
is
no
mad, you
more.
definitely getting the box mac and
Hey,
cheese.
you about to get top ramen with cheese sauce. Talk about this mac and
Ugh,
cheese. Ugh.
you about to eat a spread.
Anywho, thank y'all for being here, man. Let me
Ugh.
go ahead and
Yeah.
identify our panel now that we have us all here that are going to be here this evening. She is here. She was first here actually tonight. It is our very own Auntie Lolo. We're going to do her like this. Oh, I don't even hear that. Oh, yeah.
I'll do my
Moving right
own.
along.
Yay.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
It's acting up again. Damn it, boy. She is our executive producer. She's here. She ain't eating this week. It is Miss Three.
Yay.
We every week we've been asking them to let us out, but we keep getting stuck in the truck. Let me out, no. It is our own best dressed trucker, Doughboy.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the. Is he at the Raider game? Is that the
He's
black
in
hole? I'm not
dark.
sure.
He's in a dark place.
He's in a dark place right now.
Let him out.
Hit the
That's
Dodgers
our
game.
very own
That's the
Snoopy
trunk of the
Cliff
car.
Mellow. Yeah, where you at? Let me out, though.
Oh,
Let me
yeah.
go. Last but not least, the CEO of Christian
Oh man. Oh.
ChristianDingaling.org.
Don't let me drive. Let me drive.
Mr. Devin is here.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, right. I don't know
Oh,
what happened
Oh
to
yeah.
all my.
I got you.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know what happened to all of that.
Y'all ran
Anywho,
off.
right? So thank y'all for. We lost Snoopy
Uh-oh,
Cliff
we
Mellows. There he
missing-
goes. He's coming back. Let me see. There he
Kicked
is.
me
at
off.
the stage. It kicked you off.
Yeah.
They want you to get a new phone. Should we do?
Stop it. It's brand new.
Should we do?
Fight
All
the
right.
towel.
So last week, like I said, I was reading the audience as well as the panel. A couple of us really just didn't want to talk about them wieners. Wiener dude alert, wiener dude alert. Didn't want to talk about them at all. So by the request.
Attention associates.
I know I ain't.
I was in Detroit. I think I missed that wiener thing.
No, you was by request. It is time for the great
Ugh.
Oh,
debate.
Oh,
the wiener.
Yay!
last
go.
week you said it.
Let's go.
Here we
I'll
go.
take the wiener.
I'll take
You
the
asked for
debate
it.
for 200.
Oh, it's the great debate, y'all. Here it goes.
This
Should
week
be
is
due.
clams. No?
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, God.
All right, so here we
My
go,
God.
ladies. It is going to be 3-2. I won't speak. I'll just stay, moderating. Ladies, you are arguing for the affirmative of what is being or what has been written. You are for the affirmative. Fellas, you are against it. You are against it.
What has been
We need
written?
more context.
It's
What has been
coming.
written about what? Oh, okay.
We need more
It's
context.
coming. The great
Oh, Lord.
debate.
Here we go.
Women want men they can control.
Oh, this lady. We're against this or for?
We're
Oh, don't you do that.
Right. Yeah, we need clarification too, so we can get it right.
Women want men they can control. Ladies, you are arguing for that. You are arguing the positives of that. Is that better for you? Y'all want the control, ladies. You're speaking from that angle. Let's go.
Go ahead, Auntie Lo.
Age, a beauty before age. Beauty before age. I'm the elder.
Desi says, I don't agree. Busy says,
Well,
"Yep."
I'm
Ooh.
gonna kind of I'm gonna go back to that age old adage of the man is the head, but the woman is the neck, and the neck
Mm,
controls whatever the head does.
Hmm.
It's
mm,
anatomy. It's the way God made it. It's not our
Uh,
fault. It just that's what
Wow.
it is, you know. So hey, it is what it is. That's just facts, an anatomically correct statement. Yes, it is. That is my point.
Women want men they can control because then they take the leadership and the ownership of things that happen in the household.
When they go wrong.
We got to stay
No.
positive. So they want the control. Women want women want men they can control. They just
yeah.
want the control.
and we
They
both
can be in charge.
and
They
we
can run everything. Bam, there. If I got to be for it, there it is. There you go.
PK says, "Women want men they can control because her way is best.
That's what
There
I'm
will
saying.
be no wrong moves with women in control."
Hmm.
I wish
PK
I
makes
could
a
give you the
great
sound
point.
effects. Sorry, I.
Yeah. Yeah, she
Is
she
is
makes
it
a
our turn
great
yet?
point because even in addition to what she said, final words, um, like I said when Three was talking, at least there'll be someone to blame when the man is in control of everything and it goes haywire. They looking like what? Who? So hey, take win, lose or draw. We gonna take accountability for the situation while we're taking control. So it is what it is.
Mm, mm. Okay, ladies. Any final thoughts from because the fellas is looking like
I'm confused. I think I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
That's what happens when women are in control. A lot of confusion. We've heard the Camilla's speeches, and
No, but I think
Kamala.
we're supposed to be arguing that that's not what they want. So that's how I'm confused because I'm like, okay, huh?
Mhm.
I got you. I got you. You know I'm
Help me,
ready.
help me out. Let me out.
Oh no, I'm waiting for Miss Three's final thoughts.
I'm
And then
done.
you done? Okay. So women don't want men they control because they appear to be weak and pathetic. Um, who wants somebody that they can control like that? Then they have all the power and they go on these power trips. And women do get drunk off power, and we know what happens when you get too drunk. You end up going to sleep, cars get crashed, all this kind of good stuff. And so I don't think women want men they control because that's not the natural way of things. Cause see, a neck don't have a brain.
Mm. Wow. Dang,
Okay.
I need my sound effects. Oh
I'm just
yeah.
that's it.
Shoot, be do.
I have to
Shoot,
Pause.
be do. Neck don't have a brain. Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fellas.
good answer. Good answer.
good answer.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
good answer.
and let me clarify because I might get some backlash for this. That doesn't mean that women can't think. Women are very intellectual and thoughtful, but as atomically speaking, as Miss Love put it, neck, necks don't have a brain.
Anatomically.
Anatomically. Shoot, we
Theoretical
do.
physics is what we're gonna
Mm,
end up with.
mm,
Oh
mm.
my keyboard.
We don't know three. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Come on, girls,
This is
control that
PK's
thing.
PK's comment about Doughboy.
I was with
PK's
you.
Paul. I was with you for 5 seconds, though. You always start to go left.
Everybody want to get out though.
Well, because
You gonna pull over, let everybody out.
things have to come full circle. So if you go left 4 times, you come back around full circle.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
oh,
that's
oh
that
my
is
God.
between whoever is
Oh my
with.
God.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna keep going the wrong way with you, bruh. You
Oh my
turn.
God. You turn. Mm, mm, mm.
Mm.
Berdina says, I am a strong black woman and I am always going to handle what needs to be, but I want a strong man to come in and handle that it's not okay, that it's not control, it's security. Hmm.
with her oversight.
Like the dude with the t-shirt on, like, dog,
I
keep
was
moving,
I
bro.
was
Talking about
I
that
was
dude.
getting there. You didn't get my long pause. I was getting there, like with her
Like
oversight.
Snooki, do work. Yeah,
With her
bodyguard.
oversight. Boy, fellas, I hope
Like a
we listening. I
bodyguard.
hope we listening. Desi says, I want to what? I agree, Berdina. I want a man that got this. Oh, he got it. It's just not what you want him to have, but he got it.
You just want to control it.
Have you
You
ever tried to
needed
drive a car from the passenger seat? You over there trying to hit brakes and all that. It don't work like that. Just
Ooh.
sit over there, relax, put your seatbelt on. I
You ever
got
take
this.
driver's ed? That's
trust
exactly what they do in
issues.
driver's ed. They got a break over there too. Like, how you stopping the car and I'm driving? You were going too fast.
Thank
Onyx,
you,
can
PK.
I
Thank
say
you.
something, Onyx? You should have given a disclaimer about this great debate.
Why? Why do I
There's
have to give a
nothing to
disclaimer?
debate
See that?
because
See,
I
listen.
think PK has said it
Pause.
well.
Pause.
We
Pause.
all
Now
know
we
Pause.
all
don't want
know
to
we
See,
be
Pause.
controlled.
Pause.
right.
Pause and more pause.
pause.
The
PK
great
got it.
debate is what it is. Nothing about this show has been scripted in a very long time. If I give you
Right.
any advanced notifications of anything, you're going to come with your pre-scripted thoughts and processes,
That's not
right?
what I
So I
said.
always, huh?
No, I said disclaimer, not for us, for them. Like they really think that's what. Never mind. Go ahead.
I think
Go ahead. You in control of this show. Knock it out.
See,
the thoughts and
trying to
views
take
don't
control.
really
Try in
No,
all
I wasn't,
aspects. Trying to take
I
control
wasn't
one
saying
way or the other.
giving us a
Any
heads
shit,
up.
dog.
I was talking about
Disclaimer,
Yeah.
tell me something in advance, whatever.
No, that's not what I
That's
meant,
not
sir.
it?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No.
I'm going to listen to you. I want to hear. I'm gonna
No,
treat
I was
this like
talking about the audience. Some of them. So I mean a disclaimer. Not when I say disclaimer, like an explanation. Like, look, this is a great debate. They're chosen to do whatever I say. It's not in their control. They're not literally maybe for or against. They're just arguing a point for our host.
okay.
It's not us.
So
That's
She don't want to lose no fans. Her fan base
I
going
don't
down.
with
care.
that,
I ain't got no fans. I'm sure I
with the
have fans.
Her fans
Zero
leaving.
fans.
so with that being the case, we see Desi's comment at the end. It says you gave us a debate we didn't agree with. So what would be a debate that you agree with this topic? The topic is what?
Attention associates. New order.
Women want
Attention
men
associates.
they can control. Is that true, ladies?
No, it's not
No.
true.
It's
That's
not
not
You
true.
made us speak. That
But
is
you
true.
made us debate
You
affirmative,
make it
so we
real.
went with
I'm-
the
And
assignment.
we did what we were supposed to do. We followed the
Right.
instructions.
We followed the assignment.
But if
We
you're
got it.
asking us in real time, in real life, no.
I'm
But y'all-
asking
but
right
y'all
now
do want
in
control.
real time, ladies, Lolo and 3, do women want men they can control? I'm asking y'all directly.
No.
Okay,
Negative.
thank you.
Oh,
We do not.
Okay,
that's
y'all
silent.
said no.
I think it's-
All right, so now
Oh,
the ladies in the audience tend to agree with you. I'm seeing no. I see it's not a true statement.
We don't have to agree. The debate was follow the assignment, Miss Berdina.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She got it.
So let me crush all this real quick. Why y'all be demanding we put the toilet seat down? We can't even control what we do in the bathroom.
I don't
You can't
demand
because you
it.
can't even get it
I
in the
don't demand
toilet.
it. I just would hate to sit
Oh,
down
God.
assuming that it's down. That's all.
And there's
Well-
nothing worse in the middle of the night than having that
To
butt
drop that
touch
low.
some water. All
Okay.
bad.
You know what? I gotta
All
say
bad.
this because so
All bad.
if the toilet seat is up, are you really going to fall in the water? That water is halfway down.
No, you're not going to fall in the water, but
I have.
You're that small
but
that
it's
you're gonna
cold
fall
as
in the
hell when the
toilet.
seat is not down. That cement, that hard porcelain stuff is
Mhm.
cold as hell.
Say
Well,
that.
I've
It's
actually
cold.
fallen in
The
the
sea
water
cold.
with my
I've never
brothers.
fallen in water because that
I
water,
have,
my
and
water
I
ain't
was
that
really
high.
You fell in the
mad.
water?
My water ain't
Yes,
that high.
I
So.
was really mad.
Now I know
Listen,
some women got it back there. So do y'all just back up without looking and throw
Thank
like
you. That's what I
and
Yeah, in the
hope
said.
you
middle
miss?
of
How
the
come you
night.
can't look
Right.
first?
Yes.
Lean back
the
was
damn
like,
toilet.
In the middle of the night.
Now
How
here's
come
a
you
now
can't
here's a
look
real
first?
debate: the toilet seat.
stop it.
That's a great debate. Toilet up, toilet down, seat up, seat down.
Oh my
Um,
God.
Talina
I'm
says,
with separate bathrooms. You don't ever have to
If
worry
you
about
go
it.
back to 838,
That's how I feel
Talina says,
Our house.
yes, during
during
sex.
sex.
That was the
She
control
wants
factor.
control.
Yes, during sex.
Oh, thought she was talking about the toilet
I'm
seat. I was
okay.
like, wait,
I'm
what?
okay with that. I'm
No,
okay with
toilet
that
but
one.
then there's another comment she put earlier at 838.
838. I'm
Yeah,
scrolling back
Go
to
up a little
838.
bit
For
more.
Talina,
okay, 'cause
Yes.
okay.
my time is different from
Stand
y'all.
by. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Is it the
Wait.
dominatrix?
Yes, the
Mhm.
dominatrix.
Some women don't want a man she control, but only during fun time. Dominatrix. Right on.
Mm,
Nothing wrong
mm,
with that.
mm. Okay.
I missed
Okay.
a lot. I missed a lot.
But we
I'm
don't
okay.
want.
I'm okay with that. I'm
All
okay with
right.
that. It just
Yeah, when it
you
benefits
know
you, absolutely.
I'm okay with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, fellas, that's Snoopy Cliff Mellow, Doughboy, and the dude Devin. In your experiences in life, do women want control of men?
Yes, they do. Okay, stop going out hanging out with your homeboys all night. Who is that on the phone? Um, I don't want you to be talking to your exes and um yeah, all that
Respect.
kind of stuff.
You want me to keep
Yeah.
going? How about
You
Respect.
good,
this?
bro?
Why
No,
you
you all
always
right?
got
You want me
why
to
you always
drive?
got to play the game? Why you always on the game? Why you
Yeah.
always playing the game? Why you always gone with the boys?
You and that
Why?
damn motorcycle.
Should we
I've
do?
heard that. I've heard these personally.
I've
Yeah.
So
heard that.
is that a control or is that just questioning it? And they, if they know who you are in the first place and what hobbies and what you represent, maybe they shouldn't be with you in the first place. If they got to ask all that stuff, they're not right for you.
Right.
So is that really control or is that just questioning you because they can't get their way because they want to be next to you all the time? They ain't for you. If they don't support your habits and the things you love to do
Yeah.
and y'all on the same page, kick rocks.
I mean,
Like,
and
don't ask
what's
me
up with the
kick rocks.
ex?
But
What's
if
that
they
all about?
don't kick rocks, then
Then you
that
choose to
is
still deal with
control.
they ask. Then you choose to still deal with they ask.
See, that's
That
manipulation.
would be like
That's
manipulation
control.
because eventually you're
Yeah.
gonna be like, I don't want to do this no more because now it's like I got upheaval at my house, so I might well just stop doing what I'm doing. So that would be a form of control if both parties decide to stick around,
May I speak?
which
Oh, your
happens
hand
a
is
lot.
up.
He
May
had
I
his
thought
speak?
hand
you-
up.
Oh,
I thought you was laughing.
So, fellas, as I was asking you, fellas,
Oh,
do women
oh,
want
okay,
control?
okay.
So, what just happened right there?
Period.
Let me know,
Wait,
because I
didn't
was
Janet Jackson
addressing
make
the
a whole song of
fellas.
that? Control.
let him
Right?
preach.
Ain't
Let him
that
preach. Let him.
No
Let
one's
him cook.
going to stop me. The
a
fellas was trying to communicate what they were thinking, what they've been through. We got to Doughboy. I didn't hear Snoopy Cliff Mellow. I didn't hear the dude Devin. I heard 3.
I'm muting myself.
No, we ain't. No, we ain't doing it. We ain't doing
I
it.
heard 3, and I heard Lolo. What was that, Charlie Brown? Fellas, do the women want control? I'll ask again.
Yes.
Yes.
To some degree, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just a
Yeah.
little bit, just enough to where it's like, I don't run nothing. You got it. No,
Try to go somewhere they don't want to eat. I don't want to go there. We done went where you went to ate the last 5 times we done went out.
I don't know what I
That's
want, but I know what
that's
I don't want.
control. Have you ever
You
went
can
and bought a
drive it in
car with
circles.
have you ever went and bought a car with a spouse or a mate?
Mm.
I don't like that color. Is you paying for it? See, you trying to control what's going on over here. And if you paying for it, we gotta agree on the color, but we gonna still end up getting the color that you want.
In the
That's
grocery store,
control.
argue about ketchup, Hunts, Heinz.
Heinz,
What?
High
Just
Top.
ketchup. Red, red gold. He be like, man, look, if it's ketchup, it's ketchup.
Let me
They
see
don't want
something.
control. Just do what they say.
Uh-oh. Look
Right,
out.
right. There
He's
you go. That's very well put.
Mm-hmm.
y'all crazy, man.
I'm gonna
So I
share
s-
the not right now because this was a long YouTube short by Scary to Remarry. That's who the person is. But the question was what I just wrote. Do women want control? They want all the control. It's a young lady who's doing all the talking. I'll make sure that y'all get that. And then you can, look at that from a lady standpoint. She clearly said that ladies do. But my two ladies here said, mm-mm-mm. My ladies in the audience said, mm-mm-mm, except for control left, right, deeper, left, null, drop it. Yeah,
so let's pretend we in a room and not on a platform. We just all
let's
in the
do it.
room hanging around talking to each other. Now ask the question again. Do ladies really want control? Let's pretend like we're not on a cast or anything.
Back
Because
with that.
I mean, because some of these answers might be because of, other people might see them and they don't want to be portrayed a certain way. And I'm not talking to Three or Miss Low. I'm just talking
Oh, okay. Let me go back
overall.
on mute. Let me
Oh,
go back.
Yeah, yeah. I felt it. I felt it.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
you
here we
know,
go. I ready?
oh my
look,
God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So
And
is
ketchup
it
is not ketchup.
controlling? Is it controlling if we ask for Snoopy Cliff Mellow's opinion? Because I didn't hear it. Is that controlling?
That is definitely controlling. That is very controlling.
I said yes. They want control. I said they don't want control. They just want us to do. Y'all want us to do what y'all want. Y'all say, which is the same thing. You want the
When, where,
control.
how, and what for.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
okay, so just when you're doing stuff the wrong way, I would like for my woman to be able to correct me if I'm doing something wrong or that's not gonna lead her. If she sees that I'm leading us in the wrong direction, um, but controlling. I mean, it's just a lot of people
And is
stay in
it wrong
houses
or
that
is it just the way that she ain't doing it? I may do something that is a different way.
Attention associates.
Does that
New
make that
order.
necessarily wrong? If the result ends up not being the result we look for, then maybe that's wrong. But just because I'm doing something that you may not do it that way, that don't make it wrong.
it sounds like old boy from that movie. What I think it is. Hustle and Flow, and it's like I could be wrong because I'm right, but I'm right because I could be wrong.
Mhm.
You
Get
know.
rich or die trying.
Oh, get
He
rid.
was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that one. Yeah,
he was
yeah.
like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Mhm.
Verdina says yes or no answer is no.
It's no.
Yes or no answer is no.
Yes or no?
Yes or no.
Punctuation. It's the punctuation.
But
Yes
you
or no.
gotta, but you
Answer is
gotta
no.
step up and lead. So this is where I say that women want the control. Because in most cases, the number one issue with men in relationships, number one issue is who's leading, or for lack of a better choice of words, who's not leading, which all automatically defaults the leader to become who. I'll let y'all fill in the blanks on that one.
The smarter person, the more logical thinking person. I'm just saying. Nah,
So I wanna go back and read this sentence again. That second half of the sentence says, "But you got to step up and lead." That sounds like a command or a directive. So
Mm.
who is saying that, and who are they saying it to? To answer the question, that would be a form of control because the person who said that is talking to the guy, saying, "Hey, you need to lead." So who's saying that?
So you're saying that Oh, can I interject now? Or
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
go ahead.
Please,
I was
please,
just
please do.
breaking down the sentence that we.
I don't want to. I don't want to control your thoughts or anything, but
Ah,
isn't it? Correct me here if I'm wrong. Is it or is it not in a relationship, man and woman, the man's job, for lack of a better word, to be the head, the leader? Is that not? Am I wrong here?
he supposed to
Is
be.
that,
According to the
who said
Bible,
it?
don't
Who
He
said
supposed
it?
to be.
I don't
Who
think we
said
can
it?
lock people.
according to the
No,
Bible,
it is politically
So
incorrect to lock people into roles because if a man tells a woman, "Oh, this is your role to get in there and cook. This is your role to
It's not what I said.
have fun times." No, no. Well, help me
Not
understand what
what
you're
I
saying.
said.
Because you're saying that.
I didn't ask about anybody cooking or not cooking or
No, but you're
cleaning or
saying,
none of
isn't
that.
it?
I
It's
said,
assumed.
I
Go ahead.
said,
One at a time,
is
y'all. One
it
at a
the
time.
job in this group setting? Can we agree or disagree? Is it typically the job of the man to lead?
It's supposed to be the man's job. It's supposed to
In
be the
my
man's job.
Supposed to
relationships,
be.
I'm leading. It ain't
the
gonna be
I
man
no
is the
question.
head and not the tail. Typically,
for
I'm
me, for me, I don't think it's anything sexier than my man taking the lead. Can't talk about anybody else. But in him taking the lead, because he also knows me, and he pretty much knows, like, the whole eating thing. He already know I'm gonna have an issue because I don't know what I want. He knows, and we deal with that, and we deal with it in a way that we both get whatever we want. Either I will or I won't, and it's not a big deal. I'll eat something he's gonna get, or I won't, and I don't care. But when I absolutely know what I want and he asks me, I'm gonna say that. It's not like an issue. It's not like, oh, you're trying to take control of me. It's, hey, baby, what's your opinion? What do you think? And I have zero problems giving up that control.
Don't you dare raise your hand. You better speak up.
so I still feel like it really depends on what the situation is because who's the most proficient in that situation. Going back to, let's say, a sniper scout squad. You got two people. Who's the better shot? Who can see the best? If he's blind and she can see better, she need to be the one to pull the trigger. On the other side, if it's the other way around, he needs to be the one to pull the trigger. So it just depends on what the situation is. If we try to put nothing is cookie cutter, you might be
Right.
better at mathematics. I might be better at building. You might be better at driving. I might be better at cooking. It just depends on what the situation is, and no two people are alike here, now, in the future, and stuff like that. So I mean, it just depends. But y'all have to know each other so y'all can say, okay, you know what, you know I can't see, so I need you to do
Right.
this.
Right.
Let's agree that you're a better visionary in this aspect than I am. So, and then
But
you
I
recognize the
always
same thing
say
for me.
I always say the leader is the figurehead in this sense. Like, say for instance, okay, I'm the quote unquote president of my motorcycle club. But I don't arbitrarily make decisions based on how I feel or what I think is right without consulting the members in the club. And vice versa, my wife, I've said on this show a million times, ultimately I'm gonna make the final decision, but I'm gonna consult her based on her expertise, just like Devin just said, because certain things she may be more adept to than me. And so that's a partnership. But when it comes to the stepping up part, who's gonna be the representative? Most times it's going to be me as she yields to me, but guess what, sometimes it may be for her, okay, you went to school for this, or you got better experience in this, won't you do the talking for this? But that's still me directing that, so we hopefully have the best outcome. So that's me being the leader, but um like I said, I'm not going to dominate you, if that, unless you want that. And that's
Yeah,
another
and then,
topic.
as your legal counsel, don't say nothing else because we
Oh
get over here.
yeah.
That
It's a different show now. We got kids out
was good, Onyx. That was good, Onyx.
Oh yeah.
here. Oh yeah.
Man. No, that's a great breakdown, honestly. Um, I think that we often fall into that black hole yet again. When you say be the leader, be the head, be the lead, the head doesn't mean I'm making all the decisions. Like Mello said, on the spot. It takes some consideration of all those that are involved. It might even be, the kids sometime. Okay, we're gonna take family trip. Where we going? Well,
Right.
I'm going to Busch Garden. Busch Garden, that Busch Garden is closed. It don't even exist anymore. Yeah. We want to go to SeaWorld, right? So you have to get all parties involved. That's where the leader comes in and
Right.
sets it up where everybody is there, where they have a voice. And if they don't have a voice, then you make sure that they get a voice and you go from there. Um, but in a relationship with the husband and the wife, it's not for him just to decide all things, and it's not for her to try to take control of all things or sometimes anything. Sometimes it's I'm gonna just wait and see what he's gonna do. But a lot of times we don't know how to sit on our thumbs and wait. We want to get what we want to get done. And when I say we, I'm not speaking as a woman, but from the experiences of I want to get it done and I want it done this way. And now I'm looking at you to get it done. Um, yeah, I'm gonna get it done, but next week I'll get it done. Next week. Should be due. What does this say? I don't ever
There's a lot of new people. I don't know these names. Who are
Yeah,
these
I
people?
love it.
I believe that's Irma. I think.
Oh,
Welcome
I
aboard.
hope.
Welcome aboard.
Black
they,
Queen.
now
Or
they
I think.
incognito.
I don't ever want my man to feel like he's under my control. Yeah, don't look in my eyes. But there are times
That's Lolo.
he lets me know I need to kick back and let him handle this, that part right there. And it
Uh-huh.
actually feels good to let him handle things. Sometimes
Absolutely.
we have to
Yeah.
say that. If sometimes ladies, sisters, women, they get anxious for the end result. There's levels. We're gonna do this, then we're gonna do this, then we're gonna do that.
Well, how come we just can't?
But those be the same ones talking about 2 minute men.
Uh-oh.
Damn it, man.
The
He did
micro
not
the
just do that.
microwave society. Microwave society. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
Somebody say hot dogs.
See? Why y'all getting
Attention
I'm gonna pull over.
Shoot.
Fellas,
Shoot,
is it
I
okay
do.
if I give the women the secret to having control without interference? Just be
No, absolutely
submissive.
not.
If
It's not
if you
okay.
submit if you submit to your man, you can control the whole situation.
See? Now you
There it is. I said it. Sue me.
Manipulation.
That's not a secret.
Jedi
No,
mind
well, no,
tricks.
it's not a
that's
secret, but
all. I knew it.
some women don't know
Oh.
that because they think submission is a weakness, or it makes them lesser, but it really doesn't. If you want to control your man, submit to him, and he'll be like it'd be like putty in your hands.
You using a poor
Yeah,
choice of words, man. When
no.
you say control,
Yeah.
you're making it sound evil and diabolical.
It
Yeah,
is evil and
diabolical.
diabolical to control people.
You making it sound like some evil villain. Like yes, you
It
know
So
what I'm
is.
saying?
I'm gonna
Well,
Yeah,
put
I
three.
that's
know, man.
I'm gonna put three on the spot,
Uh-oh.
and it's not in a bad way.
Don't look in
But
their eyes.
so, being the mother of a teenage son who's in the 12th grade, Marcus, as a mother, how are you preparing him? How are you empowering him to be a leader from, in a relationship situation, boyfriend, girlfriend?
Um, one of the things I always say to him is surround yourself with like-minded people. People that when I say like-minded, like people that are on the same level as you.
Mhm.
And that's in the same respect of girl. You know, we always talk about what he wants in a what he likes in a girl, and I'm like, make sure you surround yourself by those things because she's going to respect you, you know, just because of your kindness. And but you attract the wrong one, all hell will
It's a
break
wrap.
loose.
It's a wrap.
So and I think some of that is him. He's going to figure that out for himself. Like
Right.
I can tell him as a woman what I like as a woman, not too detailed, but you know, just enough information. Like when you open doors for me, that means a lot to me. Like I've taught him that since elementary school, chivalry, and he does it to this day. When I walk up to a door, he knows he's not supposed. Don't let me touch that door. So I teach him about respecting women first and foremost, because if you respect women, then I don't, in a sense that shows your leadership, if that makes any sense. It builds your
Absolutely.
character to build you into a leader. So I don't have to say a lot. It's little things that I do, but I think as he ventures off to college and he's gonna learn more and more, but he already does not tolerate a mouthy person. That's not his style. Like he doesn't like those type of girls. You don't like the loud ones, the mouthy ones. So he already knows what he doesn't like. So that speaks to his leadership a little bit too, I think.
Right.
But I think it's still unfolding. Like there's no magic button or, you know, when it'll true. I can just only tell him about my experience, even the type of girls that he likes, the ethnicity of the girls. I always tell him I'm hopeful that you love your queens because you have great examples around you. Now, where we live, it's not predominantly us. So, you know, that's part of his environment. But, you know, I don't know. I just really teach him about respect more than anything. And I think respect can unfold into some type of leadership.
I love it. I'm sorry I don't have a oh yeah for
Do
you,
the
but
thing. What's that right there? A round of
that's
applause?
it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm still in
That's
it.
that's the business. Because that's the beginning stages for men to become leaders. In most cases, most of the men are or were raised by their moms to a certain level, and then some form of male influence came into their world to take them to the advanced level.
Hmm.
Most of us
And I,
who lack in leadership, yes, ma'am, give me a second.
mhm.
Most of us who lack in leadership as a grown man, the core values from our childhood is where it started or didn't start. So, for those of us who are parents, it's never too late to be a guiding light for your children, your son, how to be a man, how to be a leader for your daughters, how to be a wife, how to be submissive, how to take on the role of a leader when need arises and you have to step in without flaunting that on your dude. Because sometimes we as men we fall short, actually many times. And who's there to pick us up? But if you're gonna pick us up and go, yeah, remember when I picked you up because you had fell down,
Hmm.
and you just keep reminding me of my failures,
Just leave me down now.
leave me down there, yeah, because I know who I am. I know how many times I done failed. I know how many times I done got up. I know how hard it was to get up this last time and to keep pushing forward. But I need you to, let me know it's all right. We're gonna keep pushing together. I'm with you, hand in hand, arm in arm. We moving forward.
That's
So
good.
yeah, go ahead, Lolo.
Um, I was just saying, thinking when you asked Three about raising her son, and I was remembering something that happened with my son later that, you know, gave me like, okay, maybe I did put something good in there and it stuck. Was how he treated my grandmother, his great grandmother,
Hmm.
how his attention to her, how kind he was with her. It was like, whoa, like, I got to literally see that stuff that I knew what was in there to come out. And I think when you have a young man, like I think he was 16, 17 at the time, that I'm talking about, and you get to see them, really react with someone else. Um, it it's everything. So, I'm just in agreement with everything both of you guys said, and it takes everybody
Oh,
to put
facts.
other than there.
Facts.
Yeah.
It takes everybody. It takes, that key information, and you also have to have those souls that you can, for the lack of a better word, practice what you've been taught, right? My mom raised me to be the guy that she wanted my dad to be with her.
Mm.
But
Mm.
over time, I've developed my own twist of things by way of those male influences that were in my life. My uncle, rest his soul peacefully. Those impacts are why I'm able to communicate with people. Sometimes it ain't the way they want it to be, but I know how to turn it on, turn it off. I could be me, I could be them. I could do whatever that has
Okay.
to be done
Good luck.
because you hey,
I like that.
trust me.
Try it.
Trust me. You learn flexibility. It's not just one key way to do it. It's not. So pass that information on to whomever, give them chances to learn. And for us as adults, man, we really have to dig deep in our own inner self to want to be better, different, you know. A wife should want to be submissive, not just say I want to be submissive to my husband and because it sounds good, but actually exercise that. He's about to mess up. He's about to F up. He gonna make this left turn and we're gonna be going the wrong direction. But he's persistent on we going to the left. Okay. Mello made mention of the motorcycle club. We have a road captain. We have a front and a rear. The bylaws say wherever the road captain goes, you go. If the road captain gets off at the wrong exit, guess who's getting off at the wrong exit?
Everybody.
Everybody. Now, we could talk about it when we get off the freeway. Bro, you should have made the right over there. But that's the way we should be operating to a degree in our relationships. Daddy, Papa, Pops, the man, the husband, whatever you call him, he made the decision to go this way. I'm going to roll with you. I'm probably going to give you a hard time when we get to the destination finally. Like, man, it took us 8 hours to get here. What's going on? But then he's going to go back and he's going to think about it like, man, probably should have listened to her. That's the key. That's the secret. Roll with the punches for a minute. And then when you get to the destination, can we reevaluate? Can we make some halftime changes? Can we go the right way this time? I got you. The more we do that, come on, we're going to be all right. We're going to be winning as couples. And I'm no therapist, psychologist, or gynecologist, but that's how I see it. So, any final thoughts from you guys? I'm loving the conversation. I really am. Any thoughts? I'm sorry, Snoopy Cliff Mello. We'll get your final words on another day. Any other
As I
thoughts?
always say, just love yourself, learn yourself.
Mhm. Lolo?
Thought comes to mind. I was blessed to be raised with mom and dad, and I was daddy's girl through and through. And I was always taught to be an independent thinker. Um, and it might be a thing where the transition from being raised to be an independent thinker to a wife can get weird, right? But luckily I have my mom too to fill in some of those gaps of what it's supposed to look like. But I always defer to my dad. And so my dad is the one that taught me, like, you know, you don't take no stuff from nobody, you this, you that, and the third. But, then I have mom saying, but the softer side of you. So it's a mixture of stuff going on when you're raising kids. And I think in our society, because so many parents are doing it by themselves. And so that balance just gets missed. And
Yeah.
and it's really hard, I think, for men to find that soft side, especially when they've been raised like, you don't cry, you don't this, you don't that. And then it's hard for women when they've been raised to, like, you take care of everything, you don't trust no man for nothing, you do everything yourself. So some point in time you have to decide what kind of woman, what kind of man you want, and what your relationship wants to look like, and you go from there, because you
Mm-hmm.
always can live and grow from whatever experience you had. I know I was blessed to have mom and dad, I already know, but everyone didn't have that same thing. And even with mom and dad, you still got to find your own way. That's my
Facts.
final thought.
And I think
Facts.
my final thought, as you say that, it reminds me of reminding parents to, as they're raising their children and these high schoolers and things like that, like being honest in their conversation, meaning that you don't want, for example, intimacy. Kids know it as just sex, but you need to have that raw conversation about there's a beautiful side of it and
Mm-hmm.
there's just this quick side of it. But if you don't teach them, if you don't have conversation about both, how will you know? How will you know the difference? And
Right.
I told them the streets ain't gonna teach you nothing. The streets gonna teach you all right, but I'm gonna give it to you real, because they're gonna learn that quick stuff. Like you're saying, it's hard. It's the balancing act is hard.
Right. Right. You can belong to the streets or you can belong to the street. Period.
The
Facts.
boulevards.
Fellas, anything? Not fellas, the dude.
No, I'm all right. I agree.
Okay. Bings and cornbread. Bings and cornbread.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
gotta have the cornbread
And the hot water.
I'm gonna
and
still.
seasoning.
My final thoughts is gonna be stolen. Compliments of my sister all the way in Memphis, Tennessee. PK. Oops, wrong guy. We want this one. Nope,
Oh,
we
is
don't
that
want
what?
that one. Hold on. Ta-da! Aha. So I'm gonna steal PK's thoughts, um, which was real simple. It says you can never go wrong handling your significant other with love. I'll piggyback on that. When we learn to have love, true love, trust, and respect for one another, there should be nothing that we are not able to speak on to each other. Each of you have become my friend. Some are closer than others. Um, the raw truth is what I expect from anybody, but even more so from the people that are closest to me. But the raw truth can be painful, right? But if you know how to handle painful situations to take a little bit of the sting off, you remember when you was a kid, first time your parents put some alcohol on a cut and they just put it on there, right? You over there crying, you don't like alcohol. But your parents had to learn to blow as they applied the alcohol. That's what we have to do with one another. Take some of that sting out of
It didn't help
what
nothing.
we're going through. Come on, man. And, well, blow, yeah. Anywho, take some of the sting off. Don't be so aggressive, ladies, fellas. Don't be so nonchalant about it, because a lot of us are. Together, we going to grow. Together, we can grow. But that being the case, y'all, again, I'm nobody's a psychiatrist, psychologist, or gynecologist. We just like to have.
It's a good thing you not. You look like you got some big ass fingers, boy.
Man, I'm in front of the camera, man. Stop it.
What the
No,
Don't let me out.
hell?
No, don't let
no.
me out.
Let me out, though. Let me out.
I'm just
Bullshit,
saying,
man.
Oh
like,
my
We was
I'm
smooth
just
God.
until you.
saying.
Hey,
We
man, be
always
Oh
cool.
my
go
Be cool.
there.
God.
You know I
We
gotta make a
always
left
go
turn
there.
before we get out. You know I gotta
Look,
make a
Hey,
left turn.
come on,
the
man.
left
Left
turns
turn,
the last
Clyde. Here we
spot.
go. Left turn. That is going to be our time, you guys. Thank y'all for tapping in from the desert to the sea and to all the cities in between. Good evening. From the desert to the sea, and to all who have decided to chat with me, good evening.